What's good, duelist? What's up, my mother duelist? It's been a minute. I haven't uploaded just because I didn't do too well at Indianapolis, and then I skipped Richmond because I'm going to Italy, so that's kind of expensive. And then I didn't do too hot in Indianapolis, so I was like, yo, let me actually just be a competitor instead of like a YouTuber and grind on DB, and just only focus on that. But I've actually been feeling way more confident recently since doing the DB grind. I've probably played like 3 times more than the last time I did a DB grind, so like, yeah, that's nice. So I definitely like Yu-Gi-Oh right now, even though everyone hates this format. But enough of that. Let's get into something that's cool. Hopefully, we see a Centurion here. Spoiler, I already looked it over. We don't see a Centurion, but that deck is coming out, or already has came out about 4 days ago, right? And then Fire Kings are actually going to come out before this YCS Italy as well. Bologna. I think they created Bologna actually. But let's look at this list. So we have Rescue Ace getting 17.1. And then Fire King, pretty much these are the top two decks just based off this pie chart. And then Labyrinth is like a close third. We don't really see Centurion doing too hot, so I'm not like the most afraid of that deck going into this YCS. So Fire Kings will be coming out soon, but with the structure deck, I don't know. It's definitely playable. It's definitely going to be one of the best budget decks. But until you get like these the Rhoda for Pyros and the Bonfire card, or the new Sinful Spoil and the Phantom Nightmare set, I don't see Fire Kings being like as good as they will be in 2 new sets. So that's definitely going to be a buff, and that's probably why they're doing so well already in the OCG. With this Rescue Ace list, we see that, we only got 2 Airlifter. We see a smaller, I think, Bonfire package than a lot of the past Rescue Ace lists I've looked on at this website. So, like, most of these lists have been running 3 Bonfire, because if you Bonfire search this, you get this. It's pretty much like the full combo, which is really nice, especially with that Airlifter 2 to 2 nerf. We don't see like a firewall package in the extra deck. Instead, they're actually running this new Fire Link that's really popular in the Fire King packages. And then with the side deck, we see 2 Nibs, 2 Ghost Bell, 2 Droll, 1 Ogre. So it's really weird hand trap ratio, but that's because of their 1 Designator. OCG is crazy for that. I don't know. And then let's get on to the Fire King. So the Fire King, like I said, it's going to always have that 3 Bonfire, the new Snake Eye level 1. That's pretty good, Rhoda. And then we're actually playing the main boss monster. I have seen some Fire King lists do that, where they play the main boss monster for the Snake Eye with the 3 level 1 Rhoda. And then we're only running 2 of the quick play spell, which is really interesting with the 1 die Bellstar. I mean, I guess to get it to 40. I don't know what rarity that card is, but that does seem really odd. One thing I was thinking about the application of this card, it's really cool that this level 8 can dodge hand traps. That's a really good part about like just what Fire King is bringing. Because you can quick effect during the main phase destroy fire monster, kind of like the Shavara and the Unchained deck. And then what do we have for the extra deck? This is kind of like definitely what I'm worried about with making a Fire King deck. So we have Mud Dragon, Garura, only 1 rank 8. So we're not running the Orcust rank 8 that I've seen in a lot of Fire King lists. We have pretty much just like super standard extra deck for basically Rescue Ace and Fire King alike, with the Langaribo, Amirage, IP, unless you're running the Firewall package, right? And then we have 1 Kurikara, so our searchable level 1, even though we're only running the Simple. And then I believe Kurikara is not a Pyro. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it is a Bonfire target, which definitely would add some like boost to Kurikara if it is. I definitely want to know that. And then we have 3 Nib, 2 Bell, 2 Droll, 2 Talents, 3 Cosmic, and 2 Evenly Matched. Definitely a weird side again, I would say. Just like only 2 evenly. And then we have Labyrinth list. So basically, like I said, the top 3 decks of that pie chart. We are running the new Labyrinth monster in these decks. We have a lot of good sets. And then we're running 3 of this card that I've never seen before. Is there anything interesting about this lab? I mean, it's just the couch variant. I mean, they're maxing out on the level 4. They have, I believe these are the two new traps. I already went over this trap in one of my videos. Um, and then obviously the extra deck is kind of like irrelevant. If you want to know, this is a Cruel Link 1 that I've considered playing in multiple decks. It's during your main phase 2, you can use a monster Link summon it, but it's only during the main phase 2 is the caveat. But it's definitely like a generic Link 1, you know, for some, when we saw like Invokes playing the like Cyphering guy, there's definitely a lot of scenarios where you want like just to Link 1, but you know you only have Amirage and Lingaribo, so that's kind of unfortunate. And then we have an interesting side deck. So we're actually running the like Macrocosmos for the turn, and then 2D barriers, one Eradicator, two evenly. Surprised with 2D barriers. We also have the field spell, probably for going first. Helps with just an added layer of destruction. And then the one Phantasme, I have been seeing also recently more Phantasme on DB, and man, oh man, like it's just crazy to me because I think that card's so bad. I like whenever I play Versa and like they make it on my SP. There's been scenarios where I literally like will let like I'll use my SP, let them use Phantasme. I've had like no way to win, and then I bait the Phantasme, use SP, target a monster. I don't even care. And then they use its effect, discard to destroy, and instead of using SP Little Knight to just chain whatever protect itself, I'll just like I chained Impulse, right? Um, so just a little tangent on why I think Phantasme is a terrible side deck card, and probably will be until there's a really, really, really good Link deck. But yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this little quick recap of this OCG meta. Only 3 decks to share, but I will hopefully upload again in the future. I hope you guys have a great day and peace.